what they got.
Yeah, Nikolai is a Yoshi main, if I'm not mistaken. I think the Ness pick is not something I really expected. But it is cool to see. Now, I think in this particular matchup, Ness probably wins to a certain degree, assuming that Nikolai just sticks up in U's face, and this is gonna be really confusing really fast. People aren't gonna know if we're stuttering or not. That's funny. So
That's, I think, the intent.
if he stays in U's face and doesn't get aerial comboed by the up tilt or get caught out of the air with the up smash, I think Nikolai can really solidly probably come out on top of this. But it really looks like Uz playing really well, really passively, not overextending too much, just doing Steve things, and not getting caught by any PK fires or any stupid options. But that anvil, another good call-up tool in favor of
Yeah, it's tricky to play against Steve because in a lot of ways you know what they're gonna do. They're gonna try and mine. They're gonna try and do. They're gonna build some blocks, build their walls, and really hunt for their big combo starters. Because if Steve has anything, he's got a very solid punish game that's not gonna kill.
Nope.
Meanwhile, Ness is a character that's kind of known at this point for just hitting every single area on their controller and not giving your opponent a chance to punish you. Steve, however, is equipped with one of the most rewarding anti-airs in the game, that being the running up tilt. So it's going to be interesting to see how Nikolai wants to play around that. If he can. Has been known to be quite stubborn in how much he hits his up tilt, but with Diamond on deck, you don't have many chances to stay alive once Steve gets his very square hands on you.
Yes, and he's got that bling, hitting you with that bling right now, and setting himself up for the future with some further mining. Definitely has that gold as well, and enough iron to last him for a while, and a diamond now. So good stuff from. Nikolai is really struggling with these blocks. He's having a hard time. He's getting zoned out really well, and I think Tweak went on the record and said that minecart is probably his opinion for the best move in the game, and you can see why. And he's just gonna refresh those diamond tools just because he can, and if that's not a flex, I don't know what is.
Yeah, first of all, before going on with that, there goes another minecart. Phenomenal move as it is. I would like to thank you, Arciad Rushdan, for the follow. We appreciate that nonetheless, and might appreciate it too if he just ended the game right off the bat. It's not out of the woodwork for Steve once he gets that grab going. Yeah, minecart can just get him out of danger. The diamond pickaxe is so strong with that back air is incredible.
Yeah.
Bro, can he absorb the TNT?
Oh, can he absorb? He can.
Oh yeah, it's an explosion.
Okay.
He can. Never mind.
Right. It was weird because that has a different design and how it explodes. So I wasn't sure if it was like physical or not. But good stuff. Now we're looking at the part of the match where doesn't have a lot of tools or a lot of iron at his disposal. So they're gonna be looking for some space, and if Nikolai puts up the pressure and is smart about it and doesn't get called out by any dumb back airs or a strong forward smash or maybe even an anvil or a minecart, this could be very good for him. The thing is, Nikolai's just having a really hard time hitting with anything, but the Nair is going to clank with that anvil, which is not something I expected to see tonight, but Ness Nair is a pretty good move, so I'm not overly surprised. But no iron is on deck.
Oh my god, he had it.
He's gonna go for the dash
no jump.
attack.
He does not have a jump still. But Steve, not going. Not looking for anything.
Refresh. Ballsy move with that up smash, trying to call it a jump. I respect it, but it isn't going to actually come out on top. Yeah. But the iron into pretty much an immediate side B. Nikolai is not going to be ready for the mining to stop. and gonna get run over is his Ness.
So there's an interesting, I don't know, interesting, I guess you can put it in quotes depending on how you feel about Steve, but there's a tangible difference to how goes about playing when he has iron and when he doesn't. Or, excuse me, not iron, when he has gold. Gold has niche uses. Not only does it makes your tools frame data overall better, but you're not using it for tools all that much. You're using it as powered rails for your minecart. While iron can come back relatively quickly as long as Steve gets a chance to mine, particularly when you have higher grade tools, gold is a little bit more rare. As here does come the Yoshi. So when he has gold on deck, that's where you really see the minecarts coming out, because minecarts aren't nearly as good if you aren't flying forward with a head of steam. For that, you both need iron and redstone.
Right.
But with no gold, we saw much more anvil coming out from which is significantly more punishable should he have the opportunity. There's a minecart. Still a good move nonetheless, but it's much, as long as Nikolai can utilize these eggs and utilize Yoshi's pretty good out of shield, you know, except for forward air, I guess, but pretty good out of shield overall to make feel Steve's major weakness, his base attributes, then he doesn't even have to worry about the gold and the iron really coming into play.
Yeah, but it does look like Nikolai, the counter pick is doing him a little bit of favors right now. But that remains to be seen if can adjust. Almost gets a shield break there too. What a call out. It doesn't look like there's any pickaxe for right now, and no tools, like nothing he can do to make new equipment, and that is going to be. Oh, yep. He makes it back.
And he's gonna go. Oh, he mixed it up a little bit.
Tried to mix it up, but Nikolai was ready for it. Forward smash not gonna connect, but very, very aggressively staying in Nikolai's face here.
Oh, he finally got the chance to mine a new pickaxe. Losing a pickaxe is, in my opinion, the biggest detriment, because you lose your ability to use forward air and back air, which are some of the forward air, back air, and dash attack, which are the not necessarily the faster moves in Steve's kit, but some of the more punishing and actually give him space to properly mine. Without the use of those tools, challenging high is a lot less scary.
I agree.
If he keeps approaching from the air like that, I mean, this is where Yoshi's particularly good, trying to go air to air, but man, like trying to running face first into that axe it's the recipe for disaster.
It's not something I would advise kids to do at home either. But I mean, it looks like we're about as figured out in terms of the matchup as is going to get. Unless we're going to a game 3, and in which case we might have a little bit more adjustments. That remains to be seen. But it definitely looks like the punishes and the callouts are there from and it definitely seems like the counter pick part of, or the counter pick aspect of this character isn't as fresh, and it definitely seems like is doing a good job kind of catching on. I mean, look at this, even up in percent already.
Yeah. Oh, he can recover. No, he can. He can recover from that. Sticking out his legs somehow makes his arms reach that much higher.
I wish there was a Bob the Builder skin for Steve so I could say he can do it. But a good back air. He sure can back air too. TNT going for the famous Steve things. Going to be hitting that thing. Also trying to block off. Okay, well it worked, but I don't know what he got from that. And yep, the up smash is going to come out in favor of and is going to be taking that set with a crisp 2-0. Nikolai will be sent down to losers bracket. And it definitely looks like we're going to be seeing move on to the next round of